Hello and welcome to International Royals TV. Thank you for clicking. Please thumbs up if you haven't already. Please subscribe to the channel with notification bell on if you haven't already. And thank you so much for being here. So today we will be continuing on with Prince Philip's life history. And we are now on session number 12. And sadly, it's called Death. So we'll be talking about Prince Philip's life history, and this session is called Death. And I'm reading from Source Wikipedia. Okay, so let's go. Philip died of old age on the morning of 9th of April 2021 at Windsor Castle at the age of 99. He was the longest serving royal consort in world history. Elizabeth, who was reportedly at her husband's bedside when he died, described his death as having left a huge void in her life. Ah. The palace said Philip died peacefully, which was confirmed by his daughter-in-law, Sophie, Countess of Wessex, who told the press it was so gentle. Ah. It was just like somebody took him by the hand and off he went. Ah. His death led to the commencement of Operation Fourth Bridge, the plan for publicly announcing his death and organizing his funeral. The usual public ceremonial could not take place because of the regulations for COVID-19 pandemic, which restricted the number of mourners to 30. It was later reported in the press that Elizabeth had rejected a government offer to relax the rules. The funeral took place on 17th of April 2021 at St. George's Chapel, Windsor Castle, and Philip was temporarily interred alongside 25 other coffins, including that of George III, in the royal vault inside St. George's. Representatives of countries around the world sent condolences to the royal family upon his death. We are talking about Prince Philip's life history. As with other senior members of the royal family, Philip's last will and testament will be sealed for at least 90 years, according to a High Court ruling which deemed it necessary to protect the Queen's dignity and standing. This led to speculation that I do apologize, let's read that again. This led to speculation that the will might contain material harmful to the reputation of the royal family. The order was made by the president of the family division after a private hearing in July 2021, who said that he had neither seen the will, neither seen the will, nor been informed of any of its contents. Wow. In January 2022, The Guardian challenged the judge's decision to exclude the press from that hearing, arguing that the judge had erred by failing to consider any lesser interference with open justice than a private hearing, and the newspaper was granted leave to appeal. In July 2022, the Court of Appeal dismissed the newspaper's arguments, stating that the press could not have been informed of the hearing without risking the media storm that was feared. The court added that a perceived lack of transparency might be a matter of legitimate public debate, but the non-contentious probate rules allows wills and their values to be concealed from the public gaze in some cases. We are talking about Prince Philip's life history. A series of Thanksgiving for Philip's life took place at Westminster Abbey on 29th of March 2022. with Elizabeth, foreign royalty, and politicians in attendance. Elizabeth died on 8th of September 2022, and the royal couple's bodies were interred in the King George VI Memorial Chapel at St. George's on the evening of 19th of September after her state funeral. Ah, do miss both of them. That brings us to the end of session number 12, which was called Death, and we're talking about Prince Philip's life history. And the next session will be session number 13, and that will be called Legacy. So we'll be continuing on with that later on in the evening. And if you're just joining, or if you haven't already seen it, we have a playlist, and it's called Prince Philip's Life History. And we've also done Queen Elizabeth II's life history, Princess Anne's life history, and Prince Edward's life history so far. So you find that in the playlist section and also on the community tab. And then when we finish this one, I'll add this into the playlist as well, so you can catch up in there. And source I'm reading from is Wikipedia, in case you'd like to catch up there. But we've made the audio version of the playlist, so you might just find it easier to listen to it, depending on if you like reading or not. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you on the next session later on in the evening. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you are just joining the live stream, I'll leave it running for a little bit longer so you can rewind it to the beginning and hear today's session. Thank you so much for your time. Before you go, please do answer our poll question, which I'm about to put up now. Thank you so much. I do appreciate your time. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here.